Hello bartenders, and welcome to another fine We Hate Bars Let's Play. I'm Ben, and this is more Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Permadeath. Today, as I mentioned last time, I am planning to go and do most of the NCR stuff over the next couple of parts. But specifically today, I want to handle Camp McCarran, because there's actually several quests to do here, and a couple others that we can get started. But before we get started with any of those quests, one thing in particular I want to point out is that if you come into the first recon tent, you can actually come over to this bed here, and there is a sniper rifle just sitting on top of it. And sniper rifle, it's not considered stealing. It's not owned by anyone. You can just have it. So, nice early game sniper rifle, as well as these magazines, which is also not considered stealing. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to talk to Major Daughtry, because he has a quest for us.
News, you can take it up with the
So Major Daughtry has told us about some fiends in the area that need to be killed. And so we can definitely do that for him. We can help him out a little bit. And we can do all three of them at once, really. But I'm actually specifically going to pick Driver to 5.
You've got some guys.
So, yes. We need to go and kill all three of these fiends. And we need to bring back their heads intact, meaning no headshots, no bloody mess crap. Which is going to be kind of a problem for me, because I took bloody mess. So hopefully I don't end up destroying any of these bodies before I kill them. As for Driver Defy, the reason I picked him first is because if I talk to Lieutenant Gorobets...
I'm Lieutenant Gorobet.
...and tell them I'm going after Driver Defy, they will give me cover fire. I need your help to kill him.
You haven't...
Yeah, I'll be bait. They will actually come and help you, and it'll make killing Driver Defy a little bit easy. They'll also kill if any of the fiends from the other two areas get in your way. They will kill them as well. It's also worth noting, and I didn't put it out earlier, that the sniper rifle that you get is actually kind of in poor repair, but I have a crap ton of weapons repair kits that I've been picking up, so if I use like 3 of them, that'll get it up to here. Admittedly, my aim's going to waver because I don't quite have the gun skill to use it yet, but I mean, I need to be able to scope things because I've been missing like crazy when I don't. Yeah, guys, I know I've kind of been telling you that I was going to be the bait for this, and that you guys could snipe him while I went in close to the kill, but I sort of lied. I'm kind of more of a sniper class myself, so I think I'm just going to chill back with you guys and let you do most of the work. Now, if memory serves, there's some mines around here, and these guys usually run into them. Ah, there they are. This is another good reason to bring First Recon, because if you don't know there's mines there, they will not only show you there's mines there, but also run over them for you so you don't get damaged. And isn't that just nice of them? So once you get here, First Recon will get set up there in that building and wait for you to lure them into range. And for the record, the people you're trying to lure into range are right over there. So I'm going to go back into first person mode here. And we need to pick one of these guys and take a shot at them, which should be enough to kill them. Hey, there we go. See, this is what I'm normally like when I play on my PS3. You know, normally it's one shot, one kill, not like 20 shots to get one kill. There's another one down. Okay, First Recon doing their job, apparently. Alright, so that guy's up there now. Oop. Oh, no. Damn it. These guys are tricksy. Let me just go over here in this position a little bit, and... Ah! Balls! You know, being a sniper generally involves staying way the hell back from the action, but I feel like I'm a bit closer than I'd like to be. I also appear to be on a railroad track, so that's probably not smart either. I think that was a headshot. I couldn't actually see when he disappeared. Another one down? Yeah, this is way easier. Why have I not been doing this the whole freaking game? Other than, you know, not having a sniper rifle. Okay, so I've decided that my patience is worn completely thin, and I'm just going to do this my way now. Hey, buddy! I've seen you running around. Oh, there's 2 of you! No, come back, you stupid! Oh, crap, that's Driver Defy, that's Driver Defy, that's Driver Defy. No more dicking around, 10mm submachine gun. Dicks. Thank you! And thus, we can rip his head right off his shoulders with our bare hands. Now, the crappy thing about all this is I only have a 4 weight capacity because of all the crap I'm carrying. which means I can't actually... Oh, I can carry a golf driver with me, but for the most part, I'm not going to be able to carry back much else. Because, yeah, a lot of these fiends are going to have some really good kit on them, and since I don't have much weight to... Oh, no. Oh, no. My head got crippled. I forgot about that. Note to self. Buy more doctor's bags. I'm starting to run a bit low. Is someone still around? Oh, there you are. Crap. Took a hit off him, but not a big deal. Yeah, I think when I get back to base, I'm going to do a long, hard reshuffling of all my weapons and equipment, because I'm starting to get a lot of stuff overweight. So I just hit back to the Gunrunner's bot to sell a few things real quick. And managed to clear up quite a bit of carry capacity, because I got rid of a bunch of stuff I didn't actually need. But the one thing I do want to point out that I did get was, for the hunting rifle, I picked up the hunting rifle scope, because he happened to have it on him. So now, if I want to go long range with my hunting rifle, I can do that. Right, anyway, it's a bit more damage, so let's actually test that out right now, shall we? So I thought Cook was going to be the next person we were going to run into, but apparently Violet is. I didn't actually know Violet was over on this part of the map. I thought she was further over that way. But nope, she's right here. So let's just deal with her before going to take out Cook. Because as I mentioned earlier, you don't actually need to go back to Major Daughtry in between doing each assignment. You can just go straight on to the next one if you know where they are. And now that we've taken out Driver into Phi, we're not going to get any additional help with any of the rest of these. Uh-oh. My attempts at sneaking appear to be unsuccessful. Worst part is I can't even see her. She's supposed to be right up there and she's freaking not. Okay. The dogs didn't even pop in until I got close enough, so apparently the graphical limitations of this game are getting to me yet again. Shit. 10mm submachine gun, your services are required yet again. Uh-oh. Dog. 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 More dog. Okay, I know she has way more dogs than that. Where are they? Violetta! There you are. You're the one I wanted to take out of the picture quickly. We're also going to take your brain, because it'll be useful for helping out Rex. Oh, there's Violetta. Biscuits. No, I didn't mean biscuits as in I'm going to give you a treat. Go away. Come on, reload faster! Right. So that kind of sucked a little bit. But at least we have Violet's head now. So that's 2 of these things done with. Now, as for Cook, I'm going to be extremely careful with this, because Cook is the one who can absolutely destroy me. I mean, I know the rest of these guys have done a fair amount of damage, with Driver into 5 beating me with a golf club and Violet having a hunting rifle. But Cook's no joke. The flamethrower he has is not fun, but luckily, there is one thing we can do to make our lives quite a bit simpler if I can figure out which one of these... Ah, there we are. What you need to do is you need to kill Queenie, and then Cook will frenzy. And once he does that, we just wait for him to fight his men. Oh, they killed Cook. Normally, Cook manages to kill all of his men before they can kill him, but in this case, I guess they didn't. Uh-oh. They're opening fire before I can get to them. Ripper, go!
You like the sight of your own blood?
There we are.
You like the sight of
Screw you and your cowboy repeater! Oh, it's a lever action shotgun. The point still stands. Right, so where the hell did Cook go? Ah, here he is. So we'll take his head. He also has an incinerator. I'm going to take that too. Why am I over encumbered? Oh, I'm hungry. So once we have all 3 heads, we can come back to Major Daughtry and turn in the
I
quest.
see you're still alive.
And that's 3-card bounty completed. You can also, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, Lieutenant Gorbet's got injured. Yes, and because we took First Recon with us, just because we had them with us, we didn't even need them, but because we did, we get an extra 300 caps, on top of the 750 we got from Daughtry for completing the quest.
Hello.
There is another quest you can do with First Recon. I'm not going to do it on the record, but if you go and talk to Lieutenant Gorbetz about Corporal Betsy, he'll tell her that she got raped by Cook and she has mental trauma, and then you can help her go deal with it. And that's something I'll probably do as soon as I'm done with the recording, just to save some time, but that is a side quest I will have under my belt. Anyway, now that we're done with 3-card bounty, we can come in and do the quest on the inside. So we'll tell Colonel Sue that we're here to provide support. So talking to Colonel Sue gives you access to 3 quests. One involves making a Legion prisoner talk. The other one involves going to Vault 3 to look for a NCR Ranger, which I won't be doing right now. I'm going to wait on that till quite a bit later on in the trek. And then the third one involves going to talk to Captain Curtis, who I believe is over there, about who's leaking NCR intelligence. But we'll start with the easiest one first, and that is going to involve talking to Lieutenant Boyd
like a sore thumb around.
and telling her we're here to help with an interrogation. But before we can go in and actually talk to the Legion prisoner, we need to sit here and listen to a long, drawn-out dialogue. I don't like you, you don't like me, blah-de-blah-de-blah, we're going to say mean things to each other. Come on, hurry it up. Some of us have places to be. So now that that whole little dialogue is done, we can finally go in. We will lose all of our weapons when we go in there, because apparently they don't want to risk us killing this guy. Which I wouldn't do anyway, because that would piss off not only the Legion, but the NCR. So the easiest way to deal with him is intelligence check. You can use speech, but I think you need like a speech of 60, and I don't know if I have that high of a speech yet. So rather than risk it, I'm just going to use the basic one, which is with intelligence of 8, I can tell him that I'm with the Legion. And we're going to quote Dante's Inferno at him, because that just always seems like a fun thing to do. And then we're going to keep using intelligence, because I know I have a high enough intelligence to do it. I have an intelligence 10, incidentally, after the intelligence upgrade from last time. So I will never not have a high enough intelligence, if that is an option. Oh, in addition to treason, you're also a deserter, are you?
No, that's not...
You know, this doesn't actually make very much sense at all when you think about it, because, I mean, if you're playing a male character, that's one thing, but I'm playing a female character.
Lieutenant,
So this guy, this Centurion, who's been working with the Legion presumably for a while, does he honestly think that Caesar has a female trooper that he's sent in to come and deal with him? Because that's not really how the Legion works. Wait a second, I still have my Ripper. They were supposed to take all of my weapons off of me. I still have my freaking Ripper and my plasma pistol. Oh, is it because I managed to conceal them? Because I managed to smuggle them in here with a high enough sneak. I didn't even know that was possible.
I've proven
and he'll tell us all about the officer they planted here. And then we'll just mock him a little bit.
No.
And the most insincere anger that I've ever heard. No. I mean, granted, it's still not as bad as the voice acting from Fallout 3 when you tell Harkness that he's an android. That is some of the worst voice acting I think I've ever heard. So for doing that, we'll get 293 experience, 300 more bottle caps, and then we'll be able to gain a level. Alright, so we are at level 10 now. Guns is going to need to go up a little bit, just because I'm going to need to get up to the point where I can use a sniper rifle without wavering my aim. And I think I'm going to put the rest into lockpick. Ah, here it is. Strong back. I probably could have taken it last level, but I wanted to get Bloody Mess. Admittedly, there are several other perks I'd like to take, but I'm going to have to wait on them because I need strong back. I need to be able to carry more than I can currently carry. This constantly running out of carry weight and not being able to bring back loot is starting to become a problem. So once you're done with the interrogation of the Legion prisoner, if you go directly below where you were and then back to this area here, you will see Captain Curtis in a room by himself. And Captain Curtis is the one that's been assigned to look into the intelligence leaks. So we'll see if we can't lend him a hand, because we're a nice person. And when you talk to him, he will tell us that we need to go talk to Lieutenant Boyd again, or to Sergeant Contreras. Now, Sergeant Contreras isn't actually important to completing this quest, but if you want this machine, I think it's this machine, yeah, this machine, which is the unique variant of the hunting rifle, then you do need to go into Sergeant Contreras' area. I always find it a bit startling when she does this. Sits in a chair, not facing a computer that wouldn't be working even if she was facing it. So if we ask Lieutenant Boyd, we'll get 2 bits of information. The break-ins are the one we need to actually complete this quest. But for the thefts, I'll tell her we're keeping an eye out for the missing supplies. Then we'll ask her about the break-ins. And she'll give us the tower access code, which we will need to complete the other quest. But the reason asking about the thefts is so important is because, as I said, I want this machine. So we need to go and figure out who's doing the thefts, and then when we're done, we will get this machine. And the easiest way to get there is to go to the back of Camp McCarran, where we were, and onto the concourse. Then we just have to follow the concourse all the way down to the far back. And at the far back here, there will be a door That leads into the Camp McCarran supply shack, where Sergeant Contreras is hanging out. And before we do anything else, I'm going to talk to Sergeant Contreras, because he's got a couple things I kind of wouldn't mind having. So yeah, Sergeant Contreras has a crap ton of 308 rounds. He also has some 9mm rounds, he doesn't always. He also has a lot of the ammo variants, like the armor-piercing and hollow point rounds. He's also got a ton of drugs, so if you want drugs, this is the place to go. But once you've bought and sold everything you want from Contreras, come over here to this terminal on the upper floor. We're going to need to be hidden to do it. And then we need to activate this computer right here. The password was countdown. And now that we're in, we only need one thing out of here, which is the only thing we can actually access, which is download weapons manifest. And that will give us the entire manifest of the Camp McCarran supply shack, and inform us, with absolute proof, that Sergeant Contreras has been smuggling weapons and selling them for a profit to a lot of the NCR's enemies. So as you can imagine, the NCR is not a big fan of that. And if we go back and tell them, they will put him in jail. And really, I don't give two shits whether or not he's in jail or what else he's doing, but I just want his freaking gun because it's really good. I have proof that Sergeant Contreras is involved in criminal activity.
That may be the...
And for completing that quest, my approval with the NCR goes up to light, so they'll now recognize me more. But yes, I wanted that quest complete because I can get this machine. Admittedly, it uses the exact same ammo type as both the hunting rifle and the sniper rifle, but it's got a really good base damage, which I guess means now I don't really need the hunting rifle. Yeah, if I got the sniper rifle for long-range snipey action, and I've got this machine for more close-up encounters, it has a higher damage, I might end up just selling the hunting rifle now. Which is a real shame, because I bought a scope earlier this part, and now it turns out I don't need it. In normal runs, I just have all three of them in my inventory for a large portion of the time. The hunting rifle, the sniper rifle, and this machine, and then I would just buy a crap ton of 308 ammo and use all three of them. But on this occasion, I don't have that much carry weight available, so I'm only going to go with 2. Right, we're at about the right time now, almost the perfect time I think we need to be here. And if you go in right between 1 and 2 usually, there will be someone using the terminal to relay messages to the Legion. And as it turns out, it's actually Captain Curtis. Oh no! He's been betraying us this whole time. So, at this point, we have just been told that Captain Curtis has set the monorail to explode. So we have a very limited amount of time to get there. And it actually says it'll take a couple minutes, but that's a couple minutes of real time, not in-game time. In-game, it's usually a couple of hours. So as long as you just rush straight there, you'll generally make it. I don't think I've ever had a time where I haven't actually been able to fuck wrong way. Yeah, I can't think of any times I actually haven't made it. There's no actual timer that you can see or way to get that timer. And then look at this grate, and this is where the bomb is. Look at the grate. Explosive 35 or science of 45. I know I have a science of 45 or higher, so we'll defuse a charge. And once we've defused the charge, we just need to go back and let Colonel Sue know that it was Curtis.
It's a key to a little hideaway.
Oh, we got the safe house key. Yeah, that'll allow us to access the NCR safe house, which has some decent stuff in it. And we'll tell him that Curtis tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis.
And he will then take matters about Curtis into his own hands. Okay, so that was the last quest I think we can actually do here. There's another quest you can get to go and find Corporal White. And I thought you had to talk to Colonel Sue to get it, but I guess not. We'll talk to Boyd and see what she says. We're not going to do the whitewash right now. I'm going to wait until after I get onto the strip. And the reason I'm going to wait till then is because there's a particular character I want to be with me when I do the whitewash. And if I do it before I actually talk to Mr. New Vegas, or not Mr. New Vegas, Mr. House, then it won't do the thing I want it to do. But I'll cover that more in detail later. So yes, that is the entirety of what we can do here at Camp McCarran. And next time we're going to go and take care of Camp Forlorn Hope and Nelson. Might do a few other bits and bobs, but we will see how that all goes. And he's not here right now, but one other thing I do want to mention before I end this off. If you come over here during the day, there will be, I think his name actually is Little Mac. But he's a mercenary who will be training on this particular dummy right here. And while you can't actually do anything with him, while he himself will not give you any quests or anything, if you're playing a more murdery run and you're a psycho, and you kill Little Mac, he has something called the Cram Opener, which is the unique variant of the Bladed Gauntlet, and it's actually quite good. I considered going and killing him and taking it just so I would have that, because, as I said, it's a very, very good weapon, and part of me really, really wants it. But never mind, I guess we won't get a chance to do that this time. And as I was saying, that's going to be the end of this part, and we're going to deal with more NCR stuff next time, and I can't imagine it's going to be fun, because we're going to have to run into the Legion and fight them a bit, and that's going to suck. The Legion are not nice, and when they don't like me, they send hit squads after me and call me mean names, and it's not a fun time. But we'll deal with that when it happens. In the meantime, thanks as always for listening, guys. I was Ben, and this is Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Permadeath. See you next time, everyone.